Hey Maggie, haven't seen you since dinner with my parents. Quit the small talk. I know how you feel about Kevin. Excuse me? Yes, today we are back with Anti-Stepbrother on the Chapters app, and let me tell you, the way the last one finished, if you have not seen it, no spoilers, I'll give you 3, 2, 1. So we're talking to Kevin, our step-sibling. If you're new here, we're going to college now, and our step-sibling, our stepbrother, goes to the same college of our characters, except on graduation night of high school, they had a moment. A moment, not a moment, like a moment. You feel me? Okay. And she's smitten with him. She's all about him. He's a player. He's garbage. Kevin is garbage. But we're getting this very taboo little storyline because she is like in love with him. She's enamored with him. She wants him, but he's treating us bad. But there's a new boy in the mix, Caden. He is like, I don't know what the term is, but he's like the head frat brother of this one frat house where Kevin is. And he doesn't do freshmen. But apparently he does us because he's been talking to us. And so things are going a little good with him. There's a little spark there. We're going to like that little spark, except he overheard us talking to Kevin as we agreed to kind of like bury the past. I don't think summer's over it yet, but we're going to make sure she buries this. But I think Caden overheard a little I know what you did last summer moments. So did he hear the real tea? I don't know. But if you are new here, this is the Chapters app. If you have not played Chapters before, go check it out with the download link in my description box. Chapters is an amazing app. It's a choose your story visual novel game app you can find. They have stories for everyone. You have good choices. You got a daily login system. You have everything on here. And there's even community stories. So if you haven't already, go download Chapters. And a big special thank you and shout out to Chapters for sponsoring this video and this Let's Play series of Chapters. And if you're interested in the story, it is Anti-Stepbrother. So, without further ado, let's start the drama. Caden, I didn't expect to see you here. None of us did. Did I surprise you? Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the family meeting. Oh, that's one way to put it. You weren't spying on me, were you? How much did you hear? No, why would you think that? I just left the library and saw you two. Didn't hear anything suspicious, although you sure are acting the parts. He has a point, but at least he didn't overhear how Kevin and Al once were together. Yeah, it was about family stuff. Caden nods, his eyes fill with understanding. God, I won't ask. What about your friends then? Oh, let's not talk about them. Did you make up after last night? My friends and I, we're still learning about each other. You know, we're still learning. And what I learned last night is to keep an eye on Avery when she gets too tipsy. Avery's the only friend we have here. She's our gal pal. The other two, Shelly and, again, I don't remember her name. She's always trying to fight with us. We don't care about her. I already erased her from my memory. So, good rule to follow in any situation. Thanks, and thanks again for helping me last night. I really appreciate it. It's what any decent person would do. A lot of people are only out for themselves. It's nice to see you don't fit that bill. What bill do I fit then? You're an Oreo with an ooey gooey sinner. Edgy Prince Charming. I don't really know. That's a first. Never heard that one before. Neither have I, but you know what? We're running with it. Well, you're handsome. Can we talk about how she just threw that out there so casually? Well, you're handsome, Miss Summer, and considerate, and you got some banging tattoos. You think I'm handsome? See, we all, that's the first word. Do you really need me to answer that? You threw it out there, Summer. You finish. You started it, you finish it. The corners of Caden's eyes crinkle as he grins. Where are you off to next? Oh, Avery told me about an ice cream social happening today. The freshman mixer, you going to that? Well, I'm not sure. Probably not. After that exhausting talk with Kevin, going to a mixer is the last thing I want to do right now. That's too bad. What's too bad? Freshmen get free ice cream at these events, thinking I could get some of yours. Caden wants to go with me to the social. Oh, we're going. Oh my gosh, let's go get ice cream together. Yes. And if you notice right there what I just did, if you log in certain days, you get free gym choice passes. Every once in a while, if you do little logins or free rewards, you might get a little free gym pass like I did. You'll have to lead the way. Avery mentioned it's at the cafe, but I haven't been there yet. Sure, not a bad trade-off for free ice cream. Okay, so he's coming with us. Everyone's gonna be so shook. We're bringing Caden. who's like the Prince Charming of the school. I'm only going with that because she just brought it up, but that's who he is now. Letting Caden guide you, you make your way with him through the school's quad. Hey, Caden, about my conversation with Kevin earlier. Stop bringing it up. Stop. I think you may be right about him. What did he do? It's just that he's just completely selfish and oblivious to the feelings of everyone around him. Hey, you said it this time, not me. Doesn't make it any easier to accept, but at least I'm starting to recognize his patterns. I don't like the guy, but I know Kevin means a lot to you. You deserve better, you know that, right? Oh, it's better standing right in front of us. I think I'm starting to see that. Oh, she has a blush on her cheeks. Okay, so now we're at the ice cream social. I want everyone to see the cafe is busy and filled with students when you cross through its doors. However, that changes as soon as heads turn your way and people see who you're with. Hey, Avery. Hey, Caden, I was wondering why I didn't see Summer at the floor meeting earlier, but now I know. Your RA smiles easily at Caden, but the tips of her ears are tinged with the barest hints of pink. Guess he's got that effect on everyone. So where's the ice cream? Right here. She reaches over the countertop where you see a line of ice cream cones already prepared. Okay, let's grab our ice cream. Avery hands one to you. Oh. Caden, you can have this one. I wasn't planning to have my own. Caden leans in and takes a slow bite of your ice cream, keeping his eyes on you the entire time. I think he's thinking of something else. He ain't really eating the ice cream. Oh my gosh, when he strains his tongue darts out to clean a stray off his bottom lip. Oh my goodness, thanks for the ice cream. I'd stay, but I have a class coming up. He really came to show up with us to seductively eat our ice cream. Yeah, no problem. First off, though, you playing with an ice cream cone. Caden, we have some talking to do because what the hell was that? After the social, Avery drags you back to the dorm to grill you. Okay, so you run into Caden at the library and he just decides to go with you. Well, he wanted ice cream. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I wasn't planning on going, not after talking with Kevin. Everything okay? You have the look like someone just died. Just my perception of Kevin. He was always so popular and perfect in high school, you know. Calling him perfect is a stretch, but I guess that's because he's your older brother. Stepbrother, but yeah, maybe. Avery suddenly snaps her fingers with a grin. Hey, I know something we can do to take your mind off of this. I wouldn't mind a distraction. I'm part of this program called Community Course Services. I was just heading out to one of their meetings. We're teaming up with a few other groups on campus for this big Flamingo Fundraiser. What on earth is a Flamingo Fundraiser? Oh, it's fun. Today we're just driving around tonight to hand out flyers, but even that's a good time. Why don't you come with me? You can meet some new people. Okay, you know what? That sounds great. I'm in. Awesome. Let's get you dressed and we'll head over. Okay, sounds fun. We just gotta drive around, going back to your room. You look through your closet. It's a nighttime outing to meet new people and who knows who else. What should I wear? Let's do... I actually like the baggy look. I know people are probably going to be like, choose one of these options, but I low-key like the baggy look. I think it looks cute. I always love the oversized clothes. I'm going with this one. Time to go meet up with Avery. If only it was Caden's. Okay, so your eyes go wide when you arrive at the designated meeting spot. Whoa, there are flamingos everywhere. Oh yeah, people really get into this. Does that really say flock your neighbor? It sure does. I'll explain later. I have to go check on a couple of friends. Hang here for a second. Yeah, no problem. You turn around and find Kevin approaching you. Hey, Summer, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Huh? I'm here with Avery. I'm not following you if that's what you're thinking. I wasn't thinking that. Why are you blushing? Is it just me or is he blushing? Why is he blushing? I thought he's all in love with Maggie. Isn't that right, Kevin? After you had your whole big spiel, so you're with community course services like Avery. What's this event all about? Yeah, I'm in CSC. People pay us to flock their friends' front lawns overnight. It's $3 a bird. We leave a sign that says they've been flocked. It's all in good fun and helps raise money for charity. You know what? That's amazing. It's a good charity thing, right? We're raising money for the Brain Injury Association of America. Bank suggested it of all people. Blinking, Kevin looks around and then takes a step away from you. Actually, that reminds me we should keep our distance tonight. Why? Maggie doesn't believe we're just siblings, but don't worry about it. She'll see we're really like brother and sister. Oh my gosh, the level of extra. He looks over your shoulder. Oh, hey, here she comes. Turning, you see Maggie marching towards you. She looks pissed. Here, I'll leave you two to clear things up. Good luck. Before you can object, Kevin scurries away sighing. You turn it back to a seething Maggie. Summer? Hey, Maggie, haven't seen you since dinner with my parents. Quit the small talk. I know how you feel about Kevin. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh no, Miss Thing. You need your head checked. You gonna come at us like that sideways? You were just step siblings. You need to get your brain out of the gutter, which I mean, she's not wrong, but I really need to know what Kevin told her. I've seen the way you looked at him. She sneers at you, her voice rising in volume. Kevin denies it, but I know the truth. Now a few people are craning their heads to look your way, obviously interested in the oncoming catfight. I bet you, dear brother, if you had the chance, wouldn't you? Oh gosh, I need to put a stop to these accusations before they get out of hand. Put Maggie in her place. Put her in her place. Maggie flinches as you leaning close to your face. You were just loud enough for her to hear. Pretty bold of you to talk to me like that when you got your own secrets. Me? That you're cheating on your actual boyfriend, Marcus. I'm sure big scary Marcus wouldn't want to know that you're cheating on him with my stepbrother. You wouldn't dare. Oh, I will. I don't need to do anything. You two are going to get discovered eventually. Maybe I don't mind us all getting to that point sooner. What? Don't you wave at someone behind Maggie. Hey, Marcus, I found your girlfriend for you. Maggie's eyes go wide with panic and then she whirls around to face Marcus. Hey, so does this make up for the last time when she went missing? Marcus ignores you. Maggie, what are you doing here with this freshman? Oh, Marcus, honey, we were just talking. About my stepbrother. Maggie sends you a look full of loathing as Marcus scowls at her. The crowd around you shifts their attention to the new source of drama and you sneak away. Don't test us, Maggie. Don't ever come at us sideways like that again, girl. You don't want to do none of that. Mission accomplished. A loud female voice on megaphone captures everyone's attention. People, fellow CSCers and friends, let's get on it. We're out of here in 5 minutes. Go, go, go. The students start dashing around you, grabbing birds and flyers and then getting into their cars. Well, where's everyone going? Okay, you walk around looking for Avery or even Kevin, but there's no sign of them. Before long, you're alone in the parking lot with a megaphone girl and what looks to be her boyfriend. You approach her. Hey, haven't seen you before. I'm Jill. I'm Summer Stoltz. I'm came with Avery. Have you seen her or Kevin? No, they left you? The hot sting of humiliation burns. Yeah, I guess. Sorry about that. I'm sure it was a mistake. Isn't this funny how we get left behind every single time? I know Avery has good intentions, but girl, this is the second time you dipped on us. It's fine, Jill. I'll head back to the dorms in that case. You both turn as gravel crunches and a Land Rover pulls up behind you and Jill. Caden rolls down his window. Our prince is here. In trouble again, Stoltz. Caden, what are you doing here? I was hoping to find Marcus, but I found you instead. I hope you're not disappointed. You're not his bad consolation prize. Jill's gaze flicks between you and Caden, her brows furrowed as if she's having difficulty understanding something. Wait, you two know each other, but isn't Summer a freshman? Without a word, Jill's boyfriend takes her elbow and shepherds her away, leaving you and Caden alone. Ready to go? I have to stop Summer first, but I'll get you where you need to go after. Really, I hate to impose. You're not in an imposition. Besides, this is starting to become our thing. Oh, it's gonna be a thing, alright, period. After you climb into Caden's car, he starts up the engine. We're getting the engine started. We really need to start the engine real. We says we have a thing. Jill, Avery, and Claudia all had a tough time believing Caden would even bother to talk to me. Is there more going on to all this? Yes. Hey, you're quiet tonight. Something bothering you? Here's my chance. I'll ask him why he's being so nice to me. Kaden, why are you being so nice to me? Is there some reason I shouldn't be? No, I've gotten the sense from other people that you aren't usually this nice. Wow, don't hold it back or anything. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to this. What are you not used to? People going out of the way for me, I guess. Kevin was the popular one in high school and I wasn't. Well, I wasn't an outcast or anything, but I was a bit of a wallflower. If it makes you feel better, the only people Kevin's popular with are girls who wants to cheat on their boyfriends. Maggie, that you? Apparently a lot of girls here want to cheat on their boyfriends. Kaden laughs a deep, husky rumble that caresses your skin on every single nerve ending. Well, to answer your question about why I'm nice to you, you keep me on my toes. I have no idea what's going to come out of your mouth. Be your boyfriend. Say that next. And I'm usually pretty good with girls. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I like you because you can catch me off guard. Few people can manage that. Happy to be of service. Kaden takes a turn and you find yourself looking at a row of gorgeous looking homes. Where exactly are we going? Kaden lets out a harsh breath and he finally notices the tension knotting his shoulders. We're looking for Marcus. What? There's a problem happening right now. I need to find him. And that's the end of the chapter. So, Kaden likes us. We keep him on his toes. And we're looking for Marcus or something. The last we saw of him and Maggie, who knows what's going to happen there. So something's going to happen, and I think good old Kaden likes us, and we like him back. So if you want to find out what happens, you can go ahead and download that chapters app on my description box down below and see what happens in the story. What are some future stories for us to read? We're going to be testing out some new stories very here soon, so let me know what you want in the comments below. But thank you so much for watching as always, and a big special thank you to Chapters once again. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye everyone.